Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is Mr. Maxwell, and welcome to a chat about video games with Exile Minecraft.
Hello!
And I don't really know what we're going to talk about here. There's really nothing that I'm massively interested in.
All the major stuff's basically been cancelled.
So
which is why we weren't talking.
Which is why there wasn't one last week.
Yeah, because everything's been cancelled.
I think the main thing we're going to talk about is the PS4 tech thing.
Oh, you mean the PS5?
PS5, yes, the PS5 tech
and the Xbox One Series X. Honestly, God, Microsoft, just, could you please make your stuff more simple? Why are you getting complicated names? Why? There's no need.
I'm trying to find the article about the PS5.
Oh, the system specs.
Yeah, the actual system. Because watching the thing, the
thing is though, that it's basically a bunch of technical jargon.
Yeah, it is.
From the sounds of it, the Microsoft looks like it's got a little bit on power. Yes. Compared to the PS5. The problem is like the last few generations, the system that hasn't had the power advantage has won. PS4 completely smashed the Xbox One.
Yes.
Completely. Absolutely. The Xbox 360 beat the PS3. I'm a Sony fanboy. I openly admit that. The Xbox 360 had better games and did better. The PS2, despite the fact it being quite significantly low on power compared to the Xbox, the PS2 literally kicked everyone and their uncles' asses.
Yeah.
The PS2 literally just was the Brock Lesnar of...
actually, I think the PS3... It didn't start off well, but I think, end of generation.
End of generation.
It did really well.
It did, yeah, but over the entire thing, the 360 did better. The 360 did better than the PlayStation. It had the stuff like Gears, Halo, a bunch of other games that did really well and helped sell that console to do, and it did do well. It was a better console per se. It did better than the PlayStation 3. And like I say, it's going to be interesting because both are going for solid state drives.
Yep.
Both are going to have an ability to increase that with an extra solid state drive, which is probably what I'll do when I get my PS5, which may not happen this year now.
That's very true.
Because
given certain events that's
with the C virus going around,
with certain events going around, that's how we're going to explain it.
It's a C virus.
I mean, I don't really care because I don't get paid for this.
Yeah.
I mean, I can say it as much as I want. The poor guys who do get paid for this.
Yeah,
they
poor
can't.
The poor people. Poor.
I can say whatever the hell. I can say anything I want. I can say coronavirus. We can say that word.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that. We're talking about current events. Oh dear, YouTube will have a fit.
That still doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, well.
It's because YouTube doesn't make sense. I mean, literally, it's almost like it runs like a government organization. That's how much sense it makes. Literally, common sense. They take common sense and throw it out the window.
Yeah, the PS5. Like I said, the tech reveal of it was very. There was a lot of numbers. And I think unless you're a developer, you're not going to understand.
Yeah, and from the early going, a few developers are actually putting PlayStation kind of ahead.
Right.
But that could be just
what some developers have said is that it's actually going to be easier to make for than what Microsoft are doing.
Yeah.
Now, whether that doesn't really mean anything, it just means it's easier to make games for.
Yeah.
Right.
It could mean that it takes more time and effort to make it run smoothly on the
Xbox
Series X, which is a lot of companies are going to probably put that time and effort in, but
to be fair, it is really 6 and 2 threes.
Get probably it'll all come down to the specific games that are only on the PlayStation or only on the Series
I think
X.
that's where that's where Sony are going to win.
Potentially.
In all honesty, the thing is, I can't see
anything
anything from Xbox.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, they do have They do have now some good developers in the case of like Ninja Theory and a few others. Yeah, Obsidian. But again, they haven't shown us anything yet.
I think Ninja Theory's game has been shown. That's that sort of close combat hero battler thing.
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
And that they showed. That you can like team up and do double teams.
Yeah. It'll all depend. It's very, very early. We won't know, and to be honest, potentially this what looks like going to be an obvious delay now.
Yeah.
Maybe a blessing in disguise for both consoles, because Sony have stated that they're struggling to like keep the cost down on the machine.
Yeah. Microsoft
haven't said anything, but if Microsoft's is going to be a more powerful machine, then it's going to cost potentially more to make.
Unless they're willing to take a big hit.
Yeah, there's a big hit, and then there's a hemorrhaging hit.
I mean, really, if you think about it, anyway, with everything that's going on, they're going to take a hit.
Yeah, potentially,
because they're going to have to postpone it.
They're going to have to postpone
they're going to be taking
a hit. But what I mean is like it gives developers a little bit extra time to. And this is if these developers actually are able to work on games for these consoles. For all we know, we could be in a situation like there's plenty of places that are literally telling people if you are not an essential worker, which usually means if you're not involved in health service, if you're not involved in selling of food, or the transportation of goods and people, and if you're not in the emergency services, law enforcement, or the military, or vital parts of government, you need to fucking stay at home.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's weird, this limbo land that we're living in.
Right? I know, it is.
It is weird. Odd. It's like, because we're living in the UK, and we're literally, I think the population is literally just waiting for the government to say, yeah, by the way, you know what France have just done? Yeah, you need to do that now.
Yeah, we're doing that now.
We're doing that now, because
that's the new norm.
Because a bunch of fucking idiots decided to go to Snowdonia and be in a queue. I mean, the absurdity of that.
I know.
Of like...
Only Britain. Only Britain.
No, have you seen the Spring Breakers? The video.
I have not. I have heard about it though.
Oh my god! I have never wanted to throw my hand through. Hope that I had an ability of Peter Schmidt.
Oh, to be able to send an email
with a fist.
With
a fist in it that punches people. I've never wanted to do that more. Those people were. I wouldn't say moronic, but just like.
Were you trying to say Peter Griffin?
No, Peter. It's not Peter Schmidt. It's what's Lois's father's name? First name. It's because Peter always calls him Mr. Peter Schmidt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Lois's father. The fucking.
It's been a while since we watched Family Guy, so.
But everyone knows the scene. It's like Peter gets an email, he gets punched by it.
Yeah, he gets punched.
Literally.
I've always wanted to do that.
Never before have I wanted that ability.
Yeah.
But I do right now.
That does baffle me. That does baffle my mind.
If I gotta get coronavirus, I'll get coronavirus. Fuck you, you fucking asshole. It's not about you. It's about
everyone.
It's about everyone. It's like, you get infected, and then you go somewhere and infect someone else. And then that person, who doesn't realise they're infected because you're not showing any symptoms, and they're not showing any symptoms, they go visit their aunt or uncle or brother or sister who's got a very serious illness, and that virus kills them.
Yes.
That is why we're doing this stuff. But anyway, rant over.
Rant is over. No more about that. You gotta admit, Resident Evil, Capcom, they couldn't have timed the Resident Evil 3 remake to come out at a better time.
I know.
You couldn't ask.
Technically, neither could Ubisoft with the Division 2's release of...
Oh, yeah!
Warlords of New York.
They couldn't have asked.
They couldn't have asked for... Because, fucking... The premise of the Division is literally they get activated because of the virus that is spreading across the population and causing society to collapse. That is the whole premise of the Division.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. They just couldn't have timed it better. Granted, Final Fantasy, if we go into lockdown, my copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake better not be delayed. It's coming to my house. better not, because it's like I'm gonna have a lot of time, and I want to be using it playing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I'll be all right.
Yeah,
I'll have Persona.
You'll have Persona 5
because that's out next Tuesday.
Yeah,
so I think I'll be fine.
And segue, we're at the moment playing Doom and Animal Crossing.
And I'm playing Nioh 2.
And Nioh playing Nioh 2. I haven't got Nioh 2 at the moment, but that's because I get paid monthly and
I get paid weekly because my job sucks.
So segue into Doom.
Oh no! First off, before we actually go into Doom, rumors, and take it a huge pinch of salt, giant pinch of salt, but Sony might be buying rights to Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, and Castlevania.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, right? While it would make my heart sing to have that happen, for Sony to buy the rights for those things, I will only believe it
when it happens.
When it happens. Just like I will only believe Mike Ashley is selling Newcastle United when he fucking gives the club to someone else and leaves. If no one understands that, just look up Newcastle United Football Club and then it will all make sense.
Yeah. Unless you're in Britain, in which case you probably already know.
Yeah, it's been a long and arduous soap drama thing, and
it's kind of annoying.
Kind of done with it. But anyway.
But yeah, but they would be huge.
Oh yeah.
Like Metal Gear Solid's going to be
back under
PlayStation.
And back under
Kojima.
Silent
Hills will
I
be
don't
under Kojima.
mind if Kojima basically turns around and goes, I've done that for so many years. I'll give it to someone else. I'll just, make sure it's a Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I don't mind
be the consultant.
Yeah. As long as it's not one of those situations where Kojima ends up having to take over.
Yeah.
Because it's it's definitely not what I would have done and all that sort of thing. But because he's done Metal Gear for so long, I understand why Death Stranding is the way it is. Because he's been shoehorned into this one thing.
Yeah. And he wants to do something different.
His Kojima-isms, and I'm calling that now, for all the weird and random stuff that happens in Death Stranding and the Metal Gear series, but still, it's still Metal Gear, which means certain things have to be in place for it to be a Metal Gear game. Hence the reason why Metal Gear Survive is shit.
Yes.
Because it's shit. Yeah. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of feel sorry for a piece of shit for calling Metal Gear Survive shit. That's how bad that game is.
Yeah. It is really bad.
It is really bad.
But not only that, but Silent Hills, we might actually get the Kojima
Del Toro team up
that we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
With the Konami, the PT.
I would love to be in that room.
Well,
because apparently, even though there's rumors that there's been a thawing of the relationship between Kojima and Konami. That was one hell of a falling out.
Yeah.
To the point where Kojima was banned from going to pick up a Lifetime Achievement Award. He was banned from doing that by Konami's lawyers. How much of a fuck you is that? It is just it's just mind blowing that. That is a sort of situation where I would definitely understand if they never wanted to speak to each other again. And part of my brain's going, they still don't. So we could have a situation where, in my head, this meeting takes place as a laptop representing Sony, a laptop representing Kojima, and a laptop representing Konami, all facing each other.
They're all just FaceTiming each other.
Yeah, they're just all but not actually FaceTiming each other. They're just computer screens looking at each other.
Alright, the first things first. Most likely, Kojima won't be in the room.
Yes, I know that.
Right?
But no. What I mean is that is literally I want to see that conversation. The awkwardness of that the beginning of that meeting, maybe. Office level. The office level of awkwardness.
When you know it's going to be when you know that guy's getting fired as he comes in, because as he comes in
he's completely
unaware, and you're just sort of What's over here? Looking somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to be there. I think that would be cool.
Well, cool.
But yeah, Konami. Obviously, Konami's going to be there. Kojima's probably not going to be in the room.
It'll be Sony representatives and potentially someone representing Kojima.
Maybe.
What's it? Is it Kojima Productions?
Kojima Productions.
Yeah, someone representing Kojima
Maybe,
Productions.
but then again, if it's Sony that are buying the
And
rights.
Also, in regards to Silent Hills, Kojima, because I follow him on Twitter because Kojima.
Yeah.
He has actually been watching a whole bunch of Japanese horror films.
Yeah.
And tweeting about them, and also like going, I'm in the mood to make a horror game.
Yeah.
I need, so I'm watching all these to get into the mood, and I'm like, the last time you were even associated to a horror game, it was called Silent Hills. I mean, PT is fucking terrifying if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just a loop.
And that's just. I mean, to be honest, it was the first one that ever did that sort of thing where it was like you're going down a corridor and then you
open the door and then you're back at the start.
It just
and then
looped
things
around,
change as you keep going.
I mean, there's been ones where horror games and that kind of horror where walking simulators, and most horror games tend to end up like that. Well, I wouldn't say most, but like there's a fair few that end up just being walking simulators, but they do their horror really well. But it's like you walk down a corridor, you turn around, and then the corridors change. And this was the first one where it was like, no, you walk down the corridor, you get to the end of the corridor, you open the door, and then you're back at the start of the corridor. Except now, the phone's in a different place.
Yeah.
And then it's just
that door that you can open
and then
before
it just
is now open.
Yeah, and then it just slowed. That was the first game that really did that and did that well.
Yes.
I
love that demo.
That demo was amazing.
I loved it.
Terrifying as friggin' hell. As a massive giant scaredy cat, I openly admit that.
I love me horror games.
Yeah, you do. I don't.
I love those horror games.
I don't.
Well,
first person horror games just go literally just mess me up completely. First person horror games, and I think it is because it's the first person's perspective.
Yeah.
Like Dead Space, because it's a third person, I can logically plot, like, it's not happening to me. I'm not getting skewered by whatever the fuck that is. It's Isaac, unfortunately. It's my fault that he's getting skewered by that. But it's not me. It's not me. It's not fine. So it's fine.
It's perfectly fine.
It's fine. I can cope. But when it's first person, it's just
For me, it's kind of like the other way around.
Yeah.
Especially anything to do with the eye.
Oh yeah, but you have a very good.
I have a good reason for it, but anything to do with the eye, it's just like nope.
So Dead Space 2.
First person view is better for me because they very rarely do anything to the eye of the protagonist.
To be honest, I have a nasty suspicion potentially. Well,
no, the thing is,
there's gonna be games that do that though.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think it would look good. Because really, when you think about it, all that's going to happen is you're going to see a thing and then it's going to go black.
Either that, it's going to.
You have to go third person view
to
show. Really show anything, and then that thought it takes me out of it.
But yeah,
so first person would be
a bit weird.
First person's fine for me.
Yeah.
Well, third person, I think it's more body. I'm not good on body horror. I'm terrible at body horror.
Also, like,
because it just creeps me out.
A lot of Japanese body horror.
Yeah, it just creeps me out.
What's his name?
Jinji Ito.
Yeah, that stuff.
He's really, really good, and his art is really, really good. But it does. To be fair, it does what it's supposed to do. It really creeps me out. And Silent Hills, a lot of the monsters are body horror.
Yeah.
Sort of monsters. They're very.
Yeah, it's definitely
human.
It's definitely this is the thing that separates like Silent Hill. In my opinion, that does really separate Silent Hill from Resident Evil. Is that Resident Evil is a lot more Western horror, in a sense.
Yeah, you could say that.
With like it's the zombie apocalypse and slow shuffling zombies about to eat your brains and all that. And it's like everyone's death is a violent death.
Yes.
And usually, like, the games are really oppressive for Western horror games. Like the original Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 3, like the fact that you were in this enclosed place, and the camera helped as well, but like Resident Evil 2 remake has proven the camera wasn't necessarily.
You don't need
the
that.
feeling of just like stuck in this place with all these things, and it's just like the constant pressure.
I will be honest, the Resident Evil 2 does that perfectly. There's a bit. I opened the door and I went in, and it's like a big office in the police station. It's just this big office, and at no point did I realise that there's zombies on the floor at this point. And as I'm walking through, I hear a groan, and I'm like, oh no! And I just think it's only one. I can handle one. I can handle one at this point, because at this point all I've got is the gun that you start with and a knife, and the knives break. So you don't really use the knives that much. So I turn around to then notice, it's not one zombie. There's about 6 all getting up at the same time, and I'm like, I don't have enough bullets. I don't have enough bullets for this. And then I turn around to go, right, I need to get out of here. Turn around to realise there's more zombies.
There's more than 6.
There's more than 6. There's another 3. I need to get to that door. I still don't have enough bullets for this.
Even for the one zombie that's between me and the door. Yeah. While Japanese horror, like Silent Hill, a lot of it is like psychological and like the body horror. Like Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 all have distinct themes in their horror.
Yeah.
I know 2 is about like
James Sutherland.
Sutherland, his like sexual repression
and his guilt.
Yeah, it's guilt.
It's guilt.
It's guilt, but also each one is also like representative. The horrors they see and you see through the game are representative of that person that you're playing as, which is always a really neat trick.
Apart from 3, 3's a little bit different.
But the thing is, with the horror you see in that there is a connection to her.
Oh yeah, but
because she's thingy from 1.
What 3 tries to do is kind of like answer. 3 tries to answer questions from 1 that's left wide open from 1.
Yeah,
that's what 3 tries to do, and then we get onto the Silent Hill games that were not made by Team Silent.
Yeah,
the ones that no one talks about.
The room.
Although to be fair, the room's not that bad. It's just you can tell it's not made by them.
Yeah,
and it kind of. I think that's what kind of like takes it away. It's it's not them, and it's something that they did.
Yeah. So, again, like Silent Hills would be. I'll believe it when I see it, but it'll be interesting. And
look, just fingers crossed for this.
Fingers crossed, because
this would be awesome.
Konami are obviously not going to do anything with the franchises.
Not really.
Unless they want to make a pachinko machine.
Or a terrible, terrible game. Because they've done that twice now.
Yeah, Contra
and Metal Gear Rise.
I feel sorry for Contra fans.
Sorry.
Contra fans have waited so long for another Contra game, and
they
got a game where it punishes you for shooting.
No.
In a Contra game.
I know. Just terrible.
It's just like, are you deliberately doing this?
Yeah.
Are you deliberately doing this? You must be deliberately doing this.
They probably are.
Well,
either that, or they've got the same people that make the pachinko machines making these games, and because they don't know how to make games, they just know how to make pachinko machines.
I'll just leave it at this. Konami is Konami, and Konami is the worst.
Yes. Anyway, right. On to Doom. Doom's awesome. There you go. Doom is awesome.
Doom is fantastic. It's just like, I didn't think it would be it could get better than Doom 2016. Oh no, from the off, it's just like, you've got all your abilities from the last one, so the double jump's still there. You've got more gear. It doesn't even bother telling you how you got this gear. Like the freaking
how did I get a gauntlet?
The gauntlet sword or whatever the fuck it is. It's like, you just have it now.
I mean, it doesn't. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it doesn't tell you how Doom Guy got out of the bloody thing that he was trapped in at the end of 2016.
Yeah, it doesn't even tell you where Samuel Hayden sent him.
How he was in that weird cathedral ship thing.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, hell has invaded Earth.
Don't know how.
Don't know how.
Don't know how. Don't
Why?
know why.
The UAC is apparently involved, but...
Do you care? No, you don't care.
No one cares.
What you do care about is the fact that you've got this shotgun, a rapid-firing shotgun.
A multi-barreled... It's a cross between a shotgun and a minigun.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know I wanted one, but now I do.
I just need a mod that lets me have more ammo.
Yeah.
Because that thing goes through my ammo like there's no tomorrow.
Well, no, everything goes through ammo at the moment. But the thing is, I was like, you got the chainsaw within a minute. You get the chainsaw in a minute. It's like, oh, I've got no ammo. Oh, hi, little grunt.
Yeah, it does.
Hi, little imp.
It literally progresses you from where 2016 left off with everything that you have, and then just dumps you in with everything that you had from 2016.
Apart from the guns.
Because
they're all new guns.
Which, obviously.
It's a Doom game.
You get the shotgun, and let's face it, Doom. I mean, you're going to be using the shotgun more than any other gun.
Probably. I mean,
unless you get the chain gun, in which case it's like, well, I got a chain gun.
Yeah.
I'm just using that.
Also, the multi-barrel chain gun from Doom 2016 was the best mod. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest, no. Quick.
The rocket-firing rifle.
Yeah, the micro-missiles. The unlimited, the combo of... there was a rune you could get, which meant if you had full armor, you had unlimited ammo. Plus, the micro-missile mod, which let you fire indefinitely. That was just like, just have the entire screen full of explosions.
Which, that's going to be back in.
Oh, yeah. That combo's going to be back.
It gives you everything. It gives you everything that you had at the end, and then you just goes, well, here's more stuff. And the glory kills are more...
I think I said in my video, like, they took Doom 2016, and instead of turning it up to 11, they went, nah, we need a 0 on the end of that thing. We're turning it up to 110.
The glory kills are just more gruesome.
Oh, they're just...
Like, actually, there is one thing I need to say here. Why the eye? Every goddamn thing that I killed, glory killed, straight in the eye. Why? Why? Why are you aiming for the eye? What is wrong with you?
Well, no. Doom Guy, this is the thing. Doom Guy hates demons. Really hates demons.
Yeah, I know.
Really hates demons.
But why the eye?
Because it's more brutal.
Ah.
It's like if you want to really make your point across, you fucking stab them in the eye. I just love the fact that Doom Guy again is just like
I don't really care. I just want to kill everything.
The way this starts, right? The first level. I mean, we've only played the first level, but oh my god, it is ridiculously fast. I'm like,
yes.
It's Doom 26 this fast? I'm not sure it is.
One of my videos, I do actually say that I've gotten so used to playing like Destiny and Call of Duty and Battlefield that like going as fast as Doom Guy is in there, it's literally I'm missing shots because I'm going too fast.
This is not a complaint. This is just
I'm not complaining. I'm just being like I got so used to playing like that.
This is just it's like it's such a change in speed. I'm like at the end of Doom 2016, I stated that the last time I played a game that was as fluid and as pacey as that, it was Time Splitters.
Yeah.
Because, we grew up, we didn't have PCs that could play like Quake or Doom or the Unreal Tournament. We didn't have
Well, we did, but they were really bad versions of the PC mods.
No, what I'm saying is we couldn't play those games on the PC like the ridiculous smoothness that they've had.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't until the PS3, I think, an Unreal Tournament came out, that we had like a PC first-person shooter as fluid as that, and actually work as fluid as that. The previous ones, the closest we got was Time Splitters, and Time Splitters was silky smooth. It was beautiful to play, and I really, really wish there was another one. But this is just like, I mean, it are magicians.
Yes.
They are welders of magic, because I know the PlayStation version is probably not going to be as graphically fidelity as the PC version, but I don't care. You're going that fast, you're not going to be noticing the fucking details.
But after playing it, even though it is only the first level, I know. But I really want to see how the Switch handles it. I want to see how the Switch handles it. Fuck Stadia. I don't care about Stadia. Nobody cares about Stadia.
Honestly, God, I pity anyone who plays that on Doom Eternal on Stadia. I pity anyone because, my God, it is like 2016, in which case of momentum. You need to keep moving. You have to keep moving.
Yeah.
If you are stationary, you are dead. Move, move, move.
There's no cover in this game.
Move, kill. Move, kill. Move, kill.
I think there's a trophy for not getting hit in a level.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
I'm never getting that. I'm never getting that. I'm terrible.
But the thing is, I was like, Doom, especially after introducing the glory kills, Doom is this whole risk reward of like, it rewards you for being in the middle of the whole thing. It's like, yeah,
and obviously the chainsaw, because obviously you get your arm.
Yeah, exactly. It encourages you to be literally in their faces, like, I'm out of ammo. No, yeah.
Chainsaw
out. Wait, who's the unfortunate imp or ghoul that I'm about to decapitate?
I did chainsaw one of the big spider guys.
Oh, the
I was quite pleased. I was quite
Yeah.
pleased with myself for doing that.
Yeah, it is just like...
Because I think he just cuts him down the middle.
Yes, he
like
does.
Straight down the middle.
I can't remember if I did one. I think I did. But you need a full thing of...
I like the new collectibles. The
Yeah,
toys
the
aren't
fact
just Doom Guy.
They aren't just Doom Guy.
I got a ghoul.
There was an imp as well. There's an imp and a ghoul. Zombie.
I think I missed the first one.
No, there's the first one zombie and the second one's the imp.
Yeah, I missed the first one. I didn't get the first one. I missed the zombie. But I got the imp. And I just, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, that's just goddamn. I'm going to be looking for all of them now because I want the Cyber Demon toy. That's what I want.
We all know there's going to be one.
Yeah, I want the Cyber Demon toy.
I mean, I'm like, and also let's talk about the story, okay? Slight story of what we know so far, right? Hell has invaded Earth, helped by the UAC because they've just foregone all pretenses the UAC are bad. We don't know what the hell Samuel Hayden's doing. We have unfinished business with Samuel Hayden.
Yeah, he took our goddamn sword. Yeah. And he locked us in a goddamn thing.
Well, he teleported us somewhere.
Did he teleport us?
No. He didn't teleport. No. Let's all get this right. He didn't teleport us. He teleported the Doomslayer.
Yes.
So, Doomslayer, aka War, we have unfinished business with Samuel Hayden. Okay, but we're not going to deal with that at the moment because Hell is literally in the middle of devouring Earth of all its souls. And Doom Guy basically decides, well, what I'm going to do is kill a priest.
Yeah.
Demonic priest. Kill a priest, take his head, then go to this giant citadel and basically declare war on the Khan Maker? Whoever the fuck that is?
Yes.
And he declares war by basically showing up, not saying a word, and throwing the decapitated head at them. And then going and just walking off. Like, yeah, you're gonna die. I thought I'd do this the right way and come to you personally and say, I'm going to kill you all. Without saying a goddamn word.
I love the bit that like, you can't do this, and he just turns around and just cocks the shotgun.
Yeah,
and you're like, shit,
you can't defy me because it's it was what you were created for.
No, that's the big. The other priests that when he first shows up in the tower, they're like, you can't do this, you're nothing, you're just there, and he just cocks the shotgun and they're like, and they leg it.
Oh my god.
Fucking love those dudes.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the story because it is literally going to be everyone else trying to make it a serious story and the Doom Guy not
just
giving
going,
a
no,
fuck.
I don't give a crap, I just want to shoot things.
It's like, I don't care. I don't give a shit while you're reasoning, why you're doing it, how you're doing it, or what way you go to sleep at night. There are demons, I'm killing them. This causes demons, I'm blowing it up. It's just like... so good.
The gameplay is fantastic. Now, I said this about Doom 2016 when I first played it. I said to you, this is Game of the Year. On the first time I played it.
Yeah.
It's the first time I played Doom Eternal. It's probably going to Game of the Year.
It is just so good. It's ridiculous.
I haven't had that much fun with a first-person shooter since 2016. Just everything.
It
just works.
They are the masters of this type of first-person shooter.
They've fine-tuned everything to like the millimeter of perfection.
Yeah,
I cannot. I even said with 2016, I can't see them getting better than this, and they have done. I can't see them getting better than Eternal, and I've got a feeling they're going to.
Well, this is the thing, right? We've only played one level.
Exactly.
And we're like, just like,
I want to play more, but I've got a schedule, and I work.
I mean, you could play a different slot.
I could, but I don't want to.
No, because you want your initial reaction
I
of
want
stuff.
my initial, yeah.
Yeah. Besides, like, we've only got 2 guns.
Yeah, and I think there's at least another.
We had to get the super shotgun.
Yeah.
With its hook attachment. There's obviously the chain gun, rocket launcher, BFG 9000. I mean, the BFG 9000. How the frig are they going to top the 2016's BFG 9000, which just murderized everything into oblivion?
It's going to kill a boss. It's going to be like one. It's going to
one shot
kill a boss.
One shot kill a boss.
It's going to be that gun that you like for me, because I'm clearly not that good. It's just right. This is just for bosses and only bosses.
I love the fact that apparently if you constantly die, it'll give you an option to add assistances like aim assist and lock on and all that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, oh, I hope I never get that prompt.
I know. That's the same. It's the same thing with like Ninja Gaiden. When you play, if you die a lot in Ninja Gaiden, it goes, "Do you want to go on easy mode?" No.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. Like,
do you want
no.
easy mode? No.
No.
I will persevere. I will progress. I mean, I'm not playing it on Ultra Nightmare.
I'm playing on normal.
I'm playing it on I think normal, because I think Doom 2016 started with Hurt Me Plenty was the middle one, and then there was Nightmare, and I think I may be getting them wrong, but there was 3 difficulties. This one is just like, yeah, go for the highest one.
Yeah.
Go for Ultra Nightmare.
Ultra Nightmare arcade mode.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the hardest one.
Yeah.
Because arcade mode, you've got to find extra lives and all that sort of crap.
Yeah. Well, to be perfectly honest with, I've not turned off the extra lives. I
haven't. I didn't even know there was.
I actually meant to.
I thought the extra lives was just the arcade mode.
Yeah, no.
I didn't think that was
I meant
normal.
to switch them off, but I must have forgot, and now I've started, so it's like, oh, I'm going to have to leave that on now.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I got through the first level because of that.
I didn't die either.
I had 1 death. I lost
did not
1
die.
extra life.
I did not
Granted, I got all the extra lives that are available on the map, but still. I hope they carry over to the next level.
I've got this thing at the moment that I want to see all the glory kills.
All of them.
So, all of them. So, at the moment, and my tactic at the moment is just shotgun them in the face, which to most of them is literally puts them in that stun, and then just do the glory kill.
Yeah,
so, I'm losing health quite a lot, but I'm getting it back almost instantaneously.
I think the only one that doesn't instantly go into it with a shotgun blast is the Arachnotron.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like.
But once I got the machine gun, it's 2 shotgun blasts and then just pillar it with machine gun, and it probably will go into its little.
But yeah, the fact that like, I just didn't know I wanted a mini shotgun.
Yeah, neither did I. I didn't realise I wanted.
Or a shot minigun. Yeah, a shot minigun is more accurate.
Or a grenade, a shot grenade gun. I didn't realise I wanted that until I shot one of those floaty ball things in the mouth. I didn't know I wanted that. And then I do. It turns out I do want that.
Yes, it turns out you do. It's just so good.
Sing its praise. And then, and so, verdict?
It's great.
Off 1 level?
Off one level.
Amazing.
Buy it. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Off 1 level.
Off one level.
I mean,
1 level.
we could get to the end of Doom and be like, well, that was utter shit.
But we know
I don't think so. If it's anything like,
it's like the music as well is just.
Mick Gordon's just like outdone himself with the music.
I mean, granted, I mean, obviously we haven't heard the entire soundtrack. Nothing at the moment has topped BFG Division. It will take one hell of a fucking track to beat that one.
Yeah.
But like the soundtrack is still like Mick Gordon. You have outdone yourself.
I mean, right at the beginning, it's just the heavy guitar, just absolutely
the
thrashing.
fucking classic Doom track, and just it's like that opening cutscene of you seeing like Doom guy starting to
Put the helmet
on, the music starts about. It's like, oh, we're in this now. Pump. Get yourself pumped up. We're ready to go.
We're going to kick some ass.
We're going to kick some demon ass. And we're going to... And yeah, it's just basically it's just basically gone with what 2016 did and gone better. Do it more, do it better, and do it faster.
It's amazing. I love it.
The Doom Slayer is literally a horror monster for demons.
And murdering everything. And it's great. It feels great. Especially at this point at time of the world.
Oh, yeah.
And there's clearly stupid people. Yeah. There's a lot of stupid people out there at the moment for some bizarre reason that you just want to... Selfish. You do just want to just strangle them, and you can do that on Doom.
Yeah, you can just pretend the demons are them.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so moving on from Doom, buy it, to the complete opposite end
of the spectrum.
Animal Crossing.
Buy it.
It's good.
It's adorable.
I love it.
It's adorable.
I only just started playing it this morning after I got home from work as a relax. Yeah. I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy playing that game. Just not caring about the world.
Everything is just so like.
I built a chair.
Yeah.
I built a fishing rod, and I've got a fishing hat.
Oh, so you just sit down and fish?
I just sit down and fish. That's literally all I did today. I'm just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
It is. Like I say, it's a. Animal Crossing has always been adorable, and this has been adorable. I mean, Tom Nook is a skin-flinting.
I'm going to be one of those people out there. I'm going to say, like, I was one of those people that did not see the attraction
of Animal
Crossing at all. I just didn't understand these people that, especially the amount of fandom that Animal Crossing has. I didn't understand it. I do now.
Yeah,
I get it. It's just adorable.
It's adorable, and also it's like just the fact that the tone of the game is just
so
nice, calm, relaxing. It's like, hey, just take your own pace, do
whatever you want, but just chill.
Yeah, it's like Minecraft is like, do whatever you want, do it at your own pace. But then they have creepers which just ruin everything. And
you kind of just get annoyed at it, and you're just like, God damn it!
Like I built that. It took me a whole day to build that.
I think I stopped playing Minecraft because I built like a big castle, and I built a big wall, and I just finished. And this took me about a week to make.
A creeper
appeared behind me. I turned around. I mean, to be honest with you, I did kind of like, what? And, I blew up, and there's just this huge hole in the wall, and I was just like, fuck you.
There's none of that in Animal Crossing.
And I'm so...
It's all just...
I'm so happy.
The only thing you have to literally go, oh, for Pete's sake, is Tom Nook, who literally you owe your money to.
Yeah, I've just started building a museum.
Have you?
Yeah, I've just started building a museum.
I'm literally like just in the very early stages, but like I've seen people play all the previous Animal Crossings, and it is just a nice, calm, relaxing. I can't
wait for us to get on and just like
look at each other's islands.
And just sort of like mess about.
Yeah.
Because it looks generally quite fun. And the fact that the seasons change as our seasons change.
Yeah.
So time is the way on the game is the way it is here.
Yeah.
And it's really, really fun and nice. And it's really, really good. Because a lot of games that have come out at the moment, actually most of the games that are coming out right now, they're all very action-packed. Very sort of... they're either really, really action-packed or very sort of use your head... Think about what you're going to do.
They're very hard and very high.
And I like those games.
High demanding.
Yeah,
they're high demanding.
I like those games. I'm not dissing them. But Animal Crossing is like this really perfect game just to like take you out of that and just chill.
Chill, calm yourself down, and just like relax and release all the pent up tension and all that. Especially considering the work you're doing right now.
Yeah. And it's just so nice. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it is really, really nice just to do nothing.
Yeah.
In a game where the whole idea is to really just do whatever you want and chill while you were doing it.
Yeah.
You know, and
it's such a laid back.
Also, there's nothing funnier than taking a tree out of the ground and putting it in your pocket.
Yes.
That's just, I love it.
Yeah.
I think I could do that for an entire day. Just pick up trees, put it in the pocket. Okay, and that doesn't fit in this pocket.
And then literally take that tree out and plant it somewhere.
Somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I am going to deforest my island. My island's going to get deforested, and then all those trees are going to get put in a certain way.
Yes.
Like no, this is too ununiformed. I can't place all my stuff I want it where I placed it. So instead of just placing it and losing those trees, I'm going to deplant them and
move them over there.
Move them over there. And then I will then have to move them again when I move over to developing that part.
Yes.
But at least, instead of chopping the tree down, you can actually just go whoop, in the pocket and then plant it somewhere else. Brilliant.
So, yeah. Verdict?
Buy it.
Yeah, buy it.
If you have a Nintendo Switch.
If you have a Nintendo Switch, it is actually the best-selling game on the Switch.
Yeah. Not surprising.
It's beaten Pokemon. People
have been literally losing their shit over this.
Yeah.
Since it was announced. And then when they said, yeah, by the way, your friends can come and see your island, then people just went even more nuts. It was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And to be perfectly honest, they're right.
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
It is amazing for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
Why Doom Eternal is amazing.
Yeah.
And they got both released on the same day again.
Yeah,
they actually did go because there was talk that one of them was going to get delayed for a week.
No, Animal Crossing was actually going to get pushed forward. It was actually going to get released earlier.
Yeah,
but I something must have happened and it didn't.
You didn't get.
They just got released the same day as Doom,
which led us to one of the greatest crossovers.
It's the greatest crossover ever.
Isabel.
Doom Guy being hugged by Isabel. The fact that somebody's modded Isabel into Doom, that she actually gives Doom Guy high fives and helps him shoot demons, is possibly the greatest mod of all time.
There's someone that put a picture up of a model of Doom Guy teaching Isabel to shoot the super shotgun.
Yeah.
I didn't know I needed this crossover, but it's brilliant. It's amazing.
It's the greatest crossover of all time.
Yeah.
It's the greatest crossover ever.
Isabel and
never
Doom
do anything.
Isabel and the Doomslayer are like just the.
I really want it. I know that it won't happen because I've got a feeling Bethesda and Nintendo probably wouldn't allow it. But would it not just be amazing that like one of the toys that you find in Doom Eternal
is
Isabel?
Switch.
Maybe on the Switch.
Maybe on the Switch.
Yes. Actually, all the toys are just Animal Crossing.
No. Isabel is an amiibo.
Yeah, you turn all the toys on the Switch.
No. Isabel's an amiibo.
Yeah.
The Switch has an amiibo features. Can you imagine if they do that? It's like, oh yeah, if you put Isabel, it's like an ammo boost or something. Like she doesn't show up in game, but like Isabel will give you. If you have the Isabel amiibo, she does stuff.
Could you imagine that if she did show up in game?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I think the thing is, it's like it would be so disjarringly different. I think
it would be something that I mean, personally, I would do it after I've completed the game.
Yes,
that's how I would do it. I know there are some people that would just do it just straight off.
Yeah,
but I would do it after the game, just to see it, just to be like, well, yeah, Isabel's in the game. You can, if you've got the Isabel amiibo, you can put her in the game, and she helps you shoot demons. It could be like the easy mode for the game, like the really easy mode.
Yeah. Oh, the fact that someone modded Isabel into Doom.
The other thing is, part of me also wants to see Isabel dressed up as Doom Guy.
Oh, in a Doomslayer.
In a Doomslayer. Just this little.
I can't remember what the actual armor's called. There's an actual name for it, but in the armor,
yeah,
with the helmet, like underarm sort of thing. Oh, that would be, yeah. The crossover of our generation.
I love the fan art. The fan art has just been fantastic. The fact that somebody drew Isabel giving Doom Guy a hug.
I know.
It's just like, yes. I didn't know I needed that. but I do need that. There's a lot of things I need, apparently.
Yeah, like a wrestler who thinks he's... Or is it a dinosaur who thinks he's a wrestler? Or...
No. He's a person...
Yeah.
Who thinks he's a dinosaur that wrestles.
Ah, that's it.
That's his gimmick.
Yes.
Luchasaurus. Best gimmick ever.
Yes. Didn't know we needed that, but...
We do.
We do.
Oh, we do. So, yeah. It's a great game. It's really fun. Really chill and relax. It's really nice. I mostly play it in bed.
Yeah.
Before I go to sleep. It's a nice little game just to like chill you out before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And then moving on to... Now, I know, because you haven't played it.
Yeah.
I have played it. I didn't think I was going to like this as much as I did. I thought, because I liked Nioh enough, I thought I'd get Nioh 2. It's probably going to be about the same. No, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. It's
I mean, Nioh 1 is a decent game.
Oh yeah, it's really, really good. It's just like, if you compare it to the other...
If you compare it to Dark
Souls-like.
Yeah, no. If you compare it to Dark Souls, then yes, it's not going to be as good as Dark
most
Souls.
Souls-like games are not as good as Dark Souls.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Apart from Bloodborne. Because Bloodborne is the best.
Yeah, but Bloodborne is... this is the thing, like... Basically, like, if you compare the Soulborne's games... If you compare any Souls game to a From Software's games are going to come out on top 9 times out of 10. Yeah. Unless you're comparing it to Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, which have aged a little bit.
Yeah.
The newer Souls games are kind of better, but that's because they've learned from...
Yeah, they've learned the mechanics from those games.
Yeah, it's like, Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls kind of a little clunky, but that's because they're the first proper like Souls games.
Yeah.
So like they're still learning like what works, what doesn't, what can be improved, and
especially Demon Souls.
Yeah. But if you compare it to Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne
wins.
Bloodborne
wins everything.
Bloodborne wins and Dark Souls 3 wins, depending on which one you're comparing it to.
Yeah.
All the time.
But yeah, I liked Nioh. I liked the original one.
I mean, feudal Japanese samurai Souls game. I mean,
this one does stuff a lot better than the first one. Comboing the fact that you've actually got skill trees now.
Oh, really?
So you will level up with a weapon.
Yeah.
So you'll get better with a weapon, and then you can select. You can then go through your skill tree.
Oh, so basically leveling up a little bit of weapon gives you something to level up.
It gives you skill points. But each weapon...
That's not a new... I've seen that done before.
No, it's not a new one, but it's new to Nioh.
Yeah, it's new to Nioh.
But the difference is here is each weapon has its own skill tree.
Do you know what? Now that you said that, I'm literally going, which game did that? There was a game that did that where you mastered a weapon and it gave you skill points to put into something. Which made you better, and then you got better weapons, which you would then master again. What game was it? Oh well, anyway.
So
it's not really that important, so.
It's pretty much the same. You've got a lot more weapons now. You've got like the giant samurai swords, the Odaichi, I think it's called.
Odai, maybe.
Odai, something like that. That's really fun to use. That I use quite a lot, and I've gone with that because that's strength. You up your strength for that, and I've gone with the 2 swords because I always go for the 2 swords whenever I play Nioh. There's always 2 swords.
Edgelord anime.
Because I'm edgelord. Of course I am. I'm an edgelord.
Well, no, anime edgelord.
Yeah, I'm an anime edgelord. What can I say? There's that. The new way. The fact that you can just co-op straight away from the very beginning. You can just set up a room. You can get your friends in there, and you can just play the entire game co-op. There's cool. No sort of, not like the last one where you had to kind of like use an Ochaku cup. You had to go to the shrine.
Yeah, you had to go to the shrine
to get somebody in
who had already completed the level.
This time it's just straight up, because you can still do that, but instead of you still use the Ochaku cups, but instead of going to the shrine. With the Ochaku cups, what you do is you can actually summon. So you've got the red ones.
It's like
you've got the red ones.
In other words, it's like Dark Souls.
Yeah, except it's not actual players that you summon. It's It's somebody's.
Yeah, it's someone's character.
Someone's character.
It's like in the original, like the people, the ones on the ground. Some of them were actual people's characters.
Yeah.
That you could summon in and fight them.
Yeah.
Except now you can also summon them and have them help you.
Yeah. So you got the red ones, which are the ones you fight, and the blue ones,
in which case you could get their gear.
Yeah.
Which was a really good mechanic.
Oh yeah, especially if you were daring enough to take on the higher level ones. Especially at the beginning of the game.
Oh god, yeah.
You were willing to take like level 1, and you were willing to take on a level 38, and if you could kill it, you got that guy's gear. You would boss that first level.
And just like Dark Souls, no boss is unbeatable with a low character. If you're good enough.
Yeah.
If you're good enough. And this is the thing that I think the big attraction of Souls-like games. When they're done right, it is that. Like, no boss is unbeatable. If you are under level, it becomes really hard. But they are still. You can still beat them. You've just got to be on your game, and I think that's why some people really like the games. Like, it's all about how good you are at the game, and if you are a master at it, like some of the speedrunners.
Yeah.
Some of the speedrunners are just like.
Well, for Nioh, it's a lot like that. The difference is one, if you do have people in the game with you, the game gets experientially harder.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder killing things.
Because
it's not like Dark Souls, in which case where they said, "Oh, the enemies get harder," and really they don't. Their health bar gets a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
these guys, no, they hit you harder.
They move.
they move faster. Their health is more. They take more damage. Oh my god, it is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Especially with people, because I'm playing with a friend.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from those absolute randomers who just want to run
and aggro
through everything.
Aggro everything.
Yeah, and you get especially when you've only just started the level. It's the first time you're on it, so you, as with all these type of games, like you don't just run in there. No. You kind of just like.
Look, Dark Souls teaches a lot of people a lot of things, and one of them is don't rush ahead. It will get you killed. And yes, if you know the map like the back of your hand, if you've done this level 100 times and you know where all the ambushes are and how to get through and get straight to the boss and do this, great. Problem. If you're in with other people, if you've been summoned into someone else's, don't assume that they want to do the same thing as that. It's like in Dark Souls, whenever I got summoned in Dark Souls games, whenever I got summoned into someone else's level, I let them dictate where I went to most of the time. Unless there was somewhere where it's like, it's okay, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this. This is, there's a big troll here. Don't worry. If I die, all that happens is I get sent back to my world. You die, we all get sent back to a home world, and you lose a lot of souls. Yeah. So it's like, nah, don't worry, I've got this. Besides, if I die, most likely he's going to be nearly dead, and you can finish him off.
The other really cool thing about Nioh, going back to Nioh, I'm finding it a lot easier to, because so with the skill trees, you can actually unlock more moves, more things, and I'm finding it a lot easier to combo into these moves.
Than previously.
The previous one. Because there's a lot of moves now. Like I've got with me, because I have been switching up my weapons. So with me normal katana, straight up katana, I've managed to pick up. I managed to pick up a demon katana, and so what this one does, it's one of its abilities, because each weapon has its own abilities.
Yeah.
A
bit like
it's a bit like most RPGs. Every weapon that you pick up will have a set of skills.
Dark Souls 3 introduced each weapon and each item, each weapon and shield had its own unique.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that, but it's more RPG, so you can pick up the same weapon multiple times, and each one will probably have different abilities. But the one I've got, the more hits I do with the weapon, the more damage it will rack up.
Yeah. So it stacks. It basically stacks
the So what I've been able to do is, because I can combo more, I've been able to hit them. I've been able to one combo certain enemies, just straight up murder them, because I can do your normal combo, which is like four square presses, and then if you move for what I've got for a couple of them, if you move up an X, so for the normal katana, he kind of like jumps up and then splashes down, and then what you can do after that, if you hold R1 and press triangle, he'll do another attack, and then if you press triangle again, he'll use the scabbard, he'll bring that up, knock them down so that they lose their balance and lose their poise, and then you can press triangle again to do the big hit, the big stab attack.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier now to actually get to those points, get into combos.
Yeah, because the first Nioh was very like,
the way I played the first Nioh was the exact same way I played
Souls.
Bloodborne. It would be jump in, hit them, jump out.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like pick your moment to attack, and then just like back off, and then repeat until you or him.
Yeah. Whereas this one, I feel a lot more rewarded for going in and just hitting them.
Yeah. As
much as I possibly can. And like I said, doing these combos, going instead of, because like the first one, you did unlock these moves where you could move things around, but there wasn't really any benefit to do it.
Yeah,
you could just go in, hit them with the quick combo, get out, and then repeat. Whereas this one, everything's a lot more flashier, so you do feel a little bit more rewarded for doing these attacks. And like I said, some weapons, the more hits you do in a combo, the more damage you will get. So yeah, I'm about, I'd say, a quarter of the way through. I've just killed this big like snake boss thing. I've just gotten past that. And I really like it. I think it's really, really good. It's a lot better than the first one.
So basically, if you like Nioh, if you like your
Nioh, and you like if you like Nioh, you like your Souls, this one should be right up your alley. And it does have its own little. It improves its uniqueness on the Souls-like genre,
which is good.
Yeah, and I think that's where we're going to end it, because I don't think there's much more.
Well, no, because like I said, the vast majority of interest and stuff that was going to happen this week has kind of been cancelled or postponed, or that sort of thing.
Everything's getting postponed, unfortunately, which it's just the way things are, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately, in this day, in the weird world we live right now, it's what has to happen.
Yeah.
And more. More will have to happen as well, the way some stupid people are going about.
I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah.
And then we'll see you in the next ones. Hopefully, we'll get some sort of news for next week. Because if we don't, then I
know the week next week. I think it's at the end of the week though. Is the BAFTA Game Awards?
Yes, so we've got 2 weeks.
They're not doing them live. What they're doing is they're going to stream them,
which is fine.
Which we
can still find out. We can still find out the winners.
Yeah, but we can actually watch it, because I don't know if they always streamed it, but it was one of the few. It's like one of the awards that I really wanted to watch, but
it was never on the telly.
Never on the telly, so I never caught it.
Or if it was always the like a highlight thing, so it was only like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
long.
and they only showed like the major ones and not really going into detail. So if we can get it live and catch it live,
hey, and the way things are going, where I work's probably going to be shut, so
hopefully
I might actually have time.
And where I work, it may be shut as well.
So I might actually have time to watch it. But anyway, yeah. So that's basically what we're going to be talking about. Mostly reviews this week.
Potentially, yeah.
So, yeah.
Buy Doom.
Get Doom. Get Animal Crossing. And go for Nioh 2.
Yeah, if you're into those, that type of game.
It gets a 2 thumbs up, Nioh 2.
Yeah, but buy Doom.
Definitely buy Doom.
If you buy one game this year. I mean, granted, a lot of you are buying Final Fantasy VII. But if you buy one other game this year, apart from Resident Evil 3, if you buy another game,
apart from Persona 5,
if you are not buying, apart from the ones above, buy Doom.
If you like or love first-person shooters, do Doom Eternal is the essential one this year.
Buy Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is, as one Robert Roode would put it, glorious. It is absolutely glorious.
But
buy it for the love of God. Kill demons and buy it.
Yes. Yeah, so thank you for sticking around if you've watched this video. I know nobody does watch these videos, but hey, you never know.
Hey, eventually someone may
be watching it.
You're going to make a t-shirt for that.
It's going to have to be a t-shirt. Nobody watches these videos. I do hope you've enjoyed this chat, and I will see you in the next videos, which should be BioShock next.
Oh,
I think in my schedule. I think BioShock's my schedule.
Yes, I think it is.
So, yeah, we'll see you in the next videos. Bye now!
Doodles!